What's up there and welcome to a brand new video on 414 Anime. In today's video I'm opening up this amazing, beautiful, gorgeous Saber figure from the Fate Stay Night series. This was made by Good Smile Company. It's a 1/7 scale figure and it just looks absolutely incredible. I picked this up recently from Solaris Japan. I got it from the pre-owned section and overall it looks so sweet. I mean, the box looks in really good condition. Of what I can see of the figure, that also looks in amazing condition as well. I picked this one up at the same time as I did my Lelouch one. If you want to check that out, then that video is also on the channel, so make sure you do. But like that one, the box and the figure itself is so much bigger than what I thought they'd be. So this thing kind of only just fits on the camera. But hey, if you're new here and you want to join part of the 414 community, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future figure reviews. So let's have a quick look at the box then. So on the front, obviously we've got a window here. We can see the Saber figure. We can tell it's pre-owned because the instructions are just at the bottom here, whereas I believe they should be tucked away. But the box is nice and shiny. It's got that awesome blue, silver and yellow kind of theme that you'd expect with Saber herself, and it's just incredibly presented there. It looks so sweet. On the side of the box we have a window here, so we can see through. We can see one of the swords there. We've got this gorgeous image of the figure there. It looks absolutely amazing. On the other side of the box, of course, we have another window so we can see into the figure, but this time the image on this side is a reverse of the image on the other side of the box, so it's kind of like looking from the back rather than looking from the front. It looks really cool. And this is the back of the box, so we've got this really big picture, like close-up of the Saber figure there in her face, and it looks amazing. Her eyes are detailed absolutely fantastically. And we've got two other pictures here, so we can see at the back we get a bit more detail of the back of the figure, and then we've got a bit of an overview here. It just looks so awesome. I'm really excited for this one. And this is the top of the box, so just basically a huge window so you can see to the top of the figure, and just looking at it, it looks incredibly awesome. Unfortunately the lighting is not really doing it justice here, but once again we've just got the name of the figure and a like Good Smile Company's 7th scale Fate Stay Night. Awesome sauce. Right then, so that was an overview of the box there. I almost don't want to get it out of the box, but at the same time I'm extremely excited to get into it. So with that being said, I'm just going to jump straight in. Okay, so here is the figure in the plastic kind of like wrapping before we can come straight from the box. So you can see full Saber figure there, and looking at her outside of the main box and in this packaging, I'm super excited to get into that. It looks so good. Got Excalibur over here, I believe. And then we've got the pretty looking version of Excalibur there as well, which looks really sweet. Looking at the base, it's a nice huge base as well. Awesome. I am so excited. Let's just straight into this. Okay, so here she is out of the box and she looks absolutely amazing. I'm really impressed with this figure. It looks just so good. Looking at the detail overall, I mean, for a second-hand figure, I don't know if you can see here. I'm going to try and bring it in a bit closer. But there seems to be a bit of discoloring just on this front part here. As for paint job wise, I think it looks all good. I'm incredibly just blown away by it. So a quick close-up on her face there. The facial expressions look absolutely incredible. The detail on her eyes are really nicely done. It really captures Saber perfectly there. If I spin around quickly, just have a look at the hair. But look at that, look at the detail. It's got like her back bun there, nicely done. She's got the blue ribbon, hair like kind of like blowing in the wind, you know. She's got that pose where she's like mid-jumping. It just looks really good. Quick look at the armor as well, and that looks incredibly detailed as well. I mean, obviously it's just a plastic PVC figure, but it looks metallic. The metal breastplates there, and obviously like the tail plates look really like metallic as well. The detail on her dress underneath the armor looks really good. The detail on the armored boots looks amazing. I can see just a couple of like kind of like see the mist paint, or obviously because it's second hand, it's just a bit of chipping over time there, but you know, not bothered about that overall too much. Overall, basically on first glance, it just looks absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with it, especially as, you know, a second-hand figure. Can't complain at all there. Okay, and the way she's actually held together, she's on this base here, which looks incredible to start with, but the only thing holding this figure to the base is this metal rod here. This goes into the base, then into the back of her left foot there. And for a figure of this size, I'm really like, I'm impressed with it. I like how it holds it up. At the same time, I'm a bit cautious because, I mean, any kind of tap to this figure, and you can see, I don't know if you can see that on the camera there, but you can see that kind of like You see it's wobbling a bit. So I think if you know to pick one of these up yourself, just take a bit of care with it. But you know, incredible that it stands up on just that little bit of metal alone. Awesomes. So Saber comes with 2 swords, and the first is Excalibur here. I believe it's Excalibur. Obviously, leave me a comment in the section below if I've got that wrong there. But on this side is probably the better side to show because you've got the inscription on there. The detail on the thing looks absolutely incredible. It feels like it's made nice and sturdy as well, which is, you know, always a bonus when it comes to these things. And here's the hilt there as well. The colour on it just nicely done. Really good job on that sword there. And then we have the second sword. Look at the detail on this thing. You know, well, I say more than detail. I think it's just more the effect part that makes it look absolutely incredible. But that looks super sweet. Obviously, this is Excalibur when it's when she conceals it in in air, so to speak. So you know that looks really good. Love that. See if we can get a bit more close up on the detail. So it's got the inscription just on there. If I turn that around a bit, you might just be able to see it. But the detail on that thing is awesome. Says the hilt. Working our way down the sword. Finally to the end there. The effect parts on that are super awesome. The final thing we've got in here is the instructions as well. So it tells you how basically to put the figure together. Okay, and this is the base as well. So it's this tiled floor with the big, massive kind of like battle damage cracks in there. I think that looks absolutely sweet. Zoom in on that. We've obviously got the Fate Stay Night logo as well. So there's the little hole that I was talking about earlier where the metal pin goes in. So nice, awesomely detailed base, and combined with the figure looks super sweet. Okay, so here's a bit more of a detailed close-up version of Saber's face there. Like I was saying earlier with the eyes, how I was really impressed with how they're done. Super sweet. She's obviously got that kind of like battle shout emotion on there. The hair is done really nicely. I mean, they've got like the little flick going on, that trademark Saber flick. If I turn her round, there we go. So the back of the figure there, it's got the bun that I was on about, the ribbon. The detail on like the clothing as well looks really good, painted nicely. A lot of details gone into it, which you'd expect from Good Smile Company. They are the ones. Looking at the gauntlets here, once again, incredible detail. Look at that, super sweet. Just like the rest of the armor on the figure, looks like it's actually metal rather than the material it's made of. And obviously the other hand is more of that kind of glove format. But that looks so good. Bit of a closer look at the armor then. Look at the detail on that. I like the way they've got the detailed markings. I'd say that's what it's called. But obviously, armor looks on point. We've got this little strap on her waist here that holds the metal tails onto her dress. If I spin around, we'll have a quick look at the back of her armor. There we go. Yeah, so good, so good. Move down a bit lower here so we can have a little look at the rest of the dress. Probably move her out a little bit actually. Here we go. But yeah, the effect on that's really cool. Super awesome. And obviously got these detailed parts here on this part of the dress that flings out. They look like they're in motion. They're really good. Keep swinging around a bit more. Which brings us down to her boots then. So here's one, and just like the gloves and the rest of the armor, just really well detailed. I think this was the leg that had the discoloring, like the wear and tear on it, I should say. So I don't know if you can see it on there. It's only very minor, just a couple of bits there as well. Very minor. Moving on to the other leg, that's kind of like almost not like a standing leg, but not. But this is the metal part here. So this little thing is going to hold this humongous figure onto that base. And if you can see just in the bottom of there's that little hole, so that just goes into the bottom of there. And that's going to kind of clip into place. It should do. There we go. Just like that. And if we grab the base, there's a little hole just there. And that does line up. Get the figure nice and straight. And that's going to support the entire weight of this figure, which is absolutely incredible. The one thing I noticed, I do need a bigger backdrop because you can see the top there, my clips and everything. But as for adding the swords and things in, we'll just go for the pretty one, I tell you. So this is basically just gonna slot in the back of here, nice and easy. And then it'll go into the second hand as well, and that's kind of just gonna balance there. So if I move that out, there we go. That's Saber holding the sword there. Another thing that's really cool is the creases all painted and all detailed nicely. It looks really good. That's so awesome. So awesome. As for articulation, this figure doesn't have any, but the pose that it comes in is more than good enough. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you some close-up shots of the figure. But there we go, that was my review of the Saber 1/7 scale figure from Fate Stay Night made by the Good Smile Company. I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember, if you'd like to see more anime figure reviews, anime fact videos, subscription boxes and more, hit that subscribe button right now. And what I'll do is I'll leave a link to this and the Solaris Japan website, as well as maybe another link or so where you can pick this up from. So if you want to get one yourself, then just head over there. And remember, if you found value in today's content, to smash the like button, share this video with a friend, and of course leave me a comment in the section below. I'm on social media too, so let's connect over there. But once again, thank you so much for watching this Saber figure review. I will see you in the next video. Take care.
Lelouch Britannia commands you.